Hello everyone, this is Jig, and after block 36 I learned about the stair blocks. Now these ones have very different properties than the other one. So here's block 36, and I actually learned you can't break it in survival by left clicking, but only right clicking. So it won't break. When you right click, it disappears, which is not really a good thing. Anyway, aside from that, these are stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these stairs have their position based on a damage value, and that damage value you can edit. So this is damage 0, this is 1, 2, 3. 4 to 15 creates this, which is an invisible stair, and it has the same properties as stairs except that you can walk through it. So this here is exactly the same experiment that I had set up for block 36. You can see, release that, and it drops water onto it. Blocks can fall through it. Cactus, I should actually prove that, I guess. Since I'm in survival mode, I can't really fly up there because I don't use mods. And you can place sand on it, but it can fall through like so, which is cool. Over here we have a massive block, and also the stairs, they work for any kinds of stairs. So half of this is actually wooden stairs and the other half is stone. So I can break the wooden stairs by holding on left click, and it'll eventually break, and it will actually drop a stair block. The lighting is really different. It looks like it acts like a stair block again and blocks it completely, as opposed to block 36 that kind of weirdly pseudo blocks it. Let's see if I can get up there. Of course not, because I don't have a ladder. Stairs don't transmit redstone, and they sound different. That one doesn't sound like anything because it doesn't work, because there's a stair block above it. This one doesn't, and it sounds the way it would if there was stairs underneath it. They both explode. Boom. Except one of them drops debris, and this one does not. But this was a flat wall. Now you can see most of it is gone. It's actually really fragile. You can see this is blown up more than the sandstone, so it has a lot less resistance. And here's the stairs. The stone stairs hardly blew up at all, actually. Look at that. But the wooden stairs hardly blew up at all as well. Wow, stairs are really resilient. You can put paintings on stairs, on the invisible ones. You can't put paintings on 36 because when you right click it, it just disappears instead. Fences don't attach to either. What else we got here? Trapdoors. You can't place to either. Redstone doesn't work. I wonder if you can mine the... Oh yeah, you can mine the stair blocks, but if you punch them out, they just kind of break and not work at all. One cool thing about this invisible block that the other one doesn't do is you can actually push it. So here you can see a invisible stair block here, and here's the wool. You can push it, and now it's here. And you can also pull it. So this one is a sticky piston, so we'll push it, and you can see it's there, and then pull it, and it's stuck on. Now I don't know why I jumped. There's no block there. Now 36 acts really strange with falling blocks. We have a whole bunch of 36 there. When you drop blocks on it, they keep their falling state, and they just kind of hover, and it eats it up, but you can still see them, which is really cool, a cool effect. However, with this one, the stairs, when you drop sand on it, it just makes it so the item is collectible, which is a bit disappointing, to be honest. Another really cool thing, you can set fire to the stairs, which creates a really neat effect. There you go. Click, 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 click. So that will just burn slowly, burn away all the stairs. And it actually keeps burning. I thought they nerfed this, but it burns for a really long time. So I'll just let that happen and show you this with the fishing rod. If you shoot a fishing rod into both of them, it catches them mid-air. Of course, it's getting dark. But arrows aren't affected by 36. They are affected by this one's 67. So that's a bit of a bummer. Anyway, that's pretty much it. This block is cool, but so is this one. They both have their different uses. This one acts more like a solid block. This one has a lot more, I think, interesting applications, such as the catching the sand and being invulnerable with a left click, but only one click destroys it with a right click. Here we have floating fire, but you can limit where it goes with the stone version, and you can place them with world edit or MC edit the same way as you can place block 36. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you stay tuned to this channel for more. And if I find any more really... Oh, I've got this other block over here. This invisible block is actually really kind of crap. It doesn't really do anything. You drop water on it and it falls straight through. It's air. It doesn't affect lighting at all. I guess it slowly reduces the lighting, and it doesn't do anything with falling sand. So that's the this is the worst one. So this table here compares all the different invisible blocks that I found. Wooden stairs and stone stairs, the invisible version anyway, act a lot more like a normal regular block. Block 36 I think is cool, but has fairly limited application, mainly due to the pistons not being able to push them. It's certainly a specialized block, but very cool still nonetheless. And air sucks. So yeah, here's all the information I've compiled. I'm sure there's more. And if you find anything else new with these blocks, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Bye.